Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. We have arrived here in Calpacolta, here in Forochel, and I'm to speak with Dorothy here about getting some information where we can help Laridan in his quest.
By my father, this is a sad day.
Oh there! You say you came from Laridan the Elf? Aye, he was here some time ago, seeking a lost ring or some such, but to no avail. Can you imagine hunting for a ring in the snows of Forochel? Nevertheless, his quest may not have been as foolhardy as I had first believed, for men out of Angmar have moved through this region, and with them others that I have never seen before. They remind me of the men of Gondor, but stranger. They seek something here as well, and it may be that your quests are related. If you wish to find your lost ring, you must speak with the Snowmen, the Losath, who call themselves the Lumivaki. This is their land, and they know it better than anyone. I suggest you speak with Lassi in Surikila, for he knows best the mind of their chieftain. Alright, and that means to get to Surihela. Now, fortunately, I have kindred with these people since I've done all the side quests already, except for maybe one or two, which means I have a port to Surihela. Yay! I have found Lassie.
The breath of the Witch King blows hard in this place.
You are a stranger here. Actually, I have kindred reputation with you people. Well, you're at least a hobbit from the south, right? We do not see too many of your kind here, and we welcome even fewer, right?
There are terrible things in the waste, Eteleviras.
We remember this Vanavaki you speak of, this Laridan. He came to the Lumivaki seeking a lost ring. It was a foolish thing, looking for a bauble in these lands. You should not be so foolish. The Vanavaki did not have the favor of Urana, and barely escaped with his life from the dangers that were to face him. Without the help of the Lumivaki, you would have no hope of finding your ring, and you will not have the help of the Lumivaki without the favor of Urana. If you wish to gain our chieftain's favor, you must perform 3 tasks for the Lumivaki. Only then may you speak with Rana. If you wish to learn more of these, speak with me again. Alright then. Is that? It is the Iriana, I guess? Yeah, because if the J's a Y sound, then the Y is probably something in it. Iriana. Actually, Iriana sounds like something that I could actually pronounce, whether it's proper or not. But we have the favor of endurance.
The Lumiveki are troubled.
Sini may have a task for you to perform. You may find her at the outskirts of Sirikila. Right? Of course, if I didn't have kindred with them, I'd get 700 a pop for these quests. And the favor of strength.
There are terrible things in the waste, Eteleviras.
Seek out Emily across the way of the Stream Lodge. He may have a task for you to perform that will help you to obtain Irana's favor. The names here are really going to make me stretch here. Alright. So the men are called names like Lassie and Emily. That is going to be... I know it's Emily, but it just going from English to another language sometimes can be rather interesting. And then the favor of wisdom.
Shadows fall upon us out of Angmar.
If you wish to win the favor of Iriana, you should speak with Yalmari in Sirikela near the Stream Lodge. He will guide you upon your path. Alright, so we need to. I know what they're going to say. Your first test is to pronounce our names properly. Then I'll fail. But anyway, I was noticed while I was standing here, we have these banners here for the various locations. Alright, so we have the Norsulari is under control of the Losoth, and the rest of them are under control of the Guaradan. Alright. Well, I think I've visited all four of them already, so it's not like I need to visit the. Actually, no, there is one I haven't visited yet, and that's the one where I have to visit in order to do the epic story. That's right, so that'll probably help to take care of that. Now, where are these people? Well, I'll head out to the outskirts, and that'll answer my question. Yikes! Oh boy. Well, fortunately, I'm in a soothing, warm area, so I'm not going to freeze to death in that water, but yeah, this is not a best place to go swimming. This is worse than Rivendell with their bridges here. Iced over bridges all over the place. I know, this is supposed to be a worse winter than usual, and boy, is it a bad one. This is a particularly bad year, and it's January. A very bad combination. Actually, no, we're in Epic Story 1. We're still in Book 1. So since. Yeah, so if you go by the Epic timing, the Epic takes place before the company leaves, so therefore it has to be mid-December. Alright, mid to late December. Hello there. Have you honored the spirits, Pineleaf? Well, I'm sure you're going to tell me how to do it.
May I be of help to you?
And this is Yalmari. In wisdom have you been sent to me, and only with wisdom will you earn the favor of the Lumivaki. Rana will not speak with you until you have earned the favor of wisdom, which you confer upon after you have completed this task. Look next to me. There you'll find things of importance to the Lumivaki, things that will help us to survive these cold lands. Put these things in their proper order, then return to me. You will know what the proper order is? Through wisdom, of course. Warmth is of great importance in these frozen lands, so fire is a boon companion. Even more important is water, for without water there is no life. I guess I shouldn't point out that if you don't have warmth, all your water is going to freeze over. But in any case, you need warmth and water, yes. When they put water, because that is, of course, something you need for life. Once you have fire and water at your disposal, you have done much. But do not rest yet. You must then have stout weapons to protect yourself. But first, obtain food enough to lend yourself the strength to wield them. So therefore, you need water, warmth, food, then weapons. Yes. But before you can attain any of these necessities, a wanderer of these lands must have clothing warm enough to protect him against the cold when fire cannot be made and water cannot be found. Alright, so that gives us our fun little order. Now, fortunately, we do have the instructions here, so I don't have to remember. Above all, the lands must have clothing. So clothing has to be the first one. And there you go. And then we need a second item, which he said water, because he's saying that water is more important than fire. There you go. And then we get some fire. Good. Then we need some food so that we could wield our weapon. And then finally, a weapon. What, no spears? I think a spear would be very useful in these lands, but that's just me. You know, I'm a warden. I'm a little biased in that area. Yes. Hello there.
You are a stranger to the Lumiveki.
You have finished, and what have you learned? Indeed, that is the correct order. You listened to with wisdom, so I will confer the favor of wisdom upon you. This alone will not gain you the full favor of Ariana, but it is a strong beginning. Now, I would presume that it is the wisdom of listening to someone who knows better, since he pretty much told me the order and all of that. But yes, there is great wisdom in listening, I presume. Now, where is... Oh. Remove that. Remember to remove the wrap request when you're told to speak to several other people. Otherwise, they'll keep pointing to you, to the person who gave you the wrap request, which is annoying. Hello there, I was asked to consult with you on the favor of strength.
The shadows in Angmar have been stirred against us.
You're seeking the favor of the Lumivaki? It is not a trifling matter, for we do not trust many of your kind. If you wish to gain favor with Iriana, you must perform a feat of strength to rival the hunters of the Lumivaki. For a long time our hunters have sought the snow worm Paksu Karva. Iriana wished to make of its tusk a great horn, but Paksu Karva has eluded our hunters at every turn. Alright, he wanted to carve a tusk from Paksu Karva. When you have a name like that, you're just begging to be carved up. That's all I say. Yes, go forth to find Paksu Karva and bring me his tusk, and you will have gained my favor. Only then may you speak with Iriana. The snow worm was last seen among a group of other worms close to the bay. And I need to kill some more worms in order to complete my deed, so this is a good thing for me to go and do. I was always wondering, okay, when am I supposed to kill this worm? Now that's just a question. It's part of the epic storyline. Hello there. I've been asked for the favor of endurance.
The waters have frozen early.
So, you wish the favor of Iriana? Then you must gain his favor, and with that I can help you. The Lumivaki prize many qualities, but one of the most important is endurance. Often our hunters must survive the cold wilderness in naught but a dull knife and the garb upon their backs. If you can search out Urmus, one of the finest trackers, you will gain great favor in the eyes of my people. Go into the wilderness and seek out Urmus. If you succeed, return here to me. Urmus was last seen heading south along the road to Itama. Now, I believe I am closer to the worm, and in fact, that is where I am being appointed. So head on and find one worm. Most likely, though, I'll also find many others to add to my Slayer deed. Ah! I found the worms! And I believe the worm we seek is all the way down in that direction. But for now, I'll just make my way there and take out a couple of worms and maybe even a couple of grims that I see up there. And maybe, just maybe, I could finish some Slayer deeds, or at least get closer to it. Oh, look who's coming to join the party. Poxukarva. I don't have to... Warm worm? What's warm here? Looks like as cold a worm as you could see, but alright. But you asked for it. As I said, with a name like Carva, you're asking to be carved. Okay, alright. I will presume, though, it was the Losatu. I guess they were saying that they hope one day to carve Paksu. Let's carve Paksu, so we'll call him Paksu Carva. Alright. I suppose that is our little hypothesis here. Alright, it looks like the last of the worms here. So, head on south and find Irmas. And that means... Let's see, set as focus. Ah, it looks like I found Irmas. Hello there. I found Irmas, and so all I have to do is just find him.
The breath of the Witch King blows hard in this place.
You may return to Sini now. You have done well. Alright, done well? Then it's time to return, because I have both quests complete. I have returned.
The cold is too great this season.
It takes much endurance and fortitude to survive the cold wilderness with so little. I grant you the favor of endurance, but it will not alone be enough. Yes, I know. And then let's go in and turn in the favor of strength. Ah, nice and warm here. I can get rid of that biting cold that I got while I was out there. Hello, Emily. I have returned with the tusk.
The waters have frozen early.
You have succeeded in doing what the hunters of the Lumivaki failed to do, and brought me the tusk of Paksukarva. I grant you the favor of strength, though it won't be enough alone, but with the other two, I have all 3 tests complete, which probably means that there's another. I forgot, is there another test after this, or is that quit that? Alright, fine. I don't know why my mouse keeps on drifting right on top of that skirmish horn there. I'm gonna have to find some other place to put it, because I've been calling too many spurious soldiers. Maybe I should put it over down here, so that I'm only likely to go there when it's intended and not accidentally. Maybe that's, oh, yeah, that's right, because I want to speak to, oh, not to Lassie, but to, Iana. Alright, fine. Your Iana apparently is the local council elder. Hail there.
The winter wind speaks your name.
Welcome, Hobbit of the South. You have shown great worth in the eyes of the Lumivaki, and have gained my favor. How may we be of help to you? I know you're going to think this strange, but I'm looking for a ring.
Come, Etelaviras, I would speak with you.
You have gained the favor of the Lumivaki, but you are not the only one to come seeking our aid in finding this ring. Why is it so important? No, don't speak of it. I fear it will only bring a black wind upon us. Well, you are right about that. First came the Vanavaki, Laerden, and then came you. But another waits an audience with me. He makes powerful claims. Will you go with me to treat with him? You should know the claim he lays upon the ring. However, we will wait until you are prepared. When you are ready, speak with me again. I am already ready.
Iriene, the chieftain of Surikile, desires to aid the free peoples of the south in their hunt for Narquil, the ring of Amarthil. But he fears the threats of Mordrambor.
Iriene. Alright. Fine, alright, I guess that sounds like a proper pronunciation there. Very well. Iriene, what do you need?
Greetings, Eteleviras.
Let us gather the elders and meet with this emissary of the Angmar. Oh, wonderful. Angmar. I will call together those who hold them. Your Honor, look, there draws near. A storm gathers, an evil wind blows. Ah. Well, that was a quick exchange there. That was hard to follow there. Let's see. I call together those who hold the secrets that you seek, Piney. Okay. Irene, look. Something draws near Surikila, a storm gathers, an evil wind blows. Alright, that all makes sense. Well, if they're from Angmar, they must be an evil group. I have much to discuss with him. Oh, look, Mortramboar. Oh, fun. What is your business here? You have an ill air about you. An ill air indeed. The wind, air, and water are all the servants to the Iron Crown of Angmar. Speak your peace, then begone. I will not have my enemies walk freely through my lands. Enemies? Nay, thou art wrong. It is Pineleaf, the enemy of Angmar and the Great Eye, who has brought me to thy lands. If thou were to deliver me mine enemy, a great friendship will be made between us. Leave now, and speak no more of your falsehoods. I do not treat with my enemies, much less the choira of my enemies. Thou hast made a foolish choice, base-born cur! Hold your tongue, or I will remove it. Depart, and do not return. If thou refuse, I will take it and the heads of your people as a payment for thine insolence. Didst thou truly believe thou could challenge me? Do not pay heed to these words. The Lumavaki have long endured the cold. If thou art not daunted by the cold, maybe fire will suffice. Ah! I will return, and when I do, I expect all to be done as I have commanded. Defy me, and thou wilt share thy fate with Pineleaf. Ah, Mortramboar. Yeah. As you can see, he's a nasty one. Come, we must seek shelter from this storm. Yeah, we need to do that. That's what I'm facing.
May I be of help to you?
And so you have it, Hobbit. The servants of the Iron Crown stand against you. An end must be put to the evils of Angmar, but my people will not help you as long as this shadow looms over us. There is one, however, who may help you. Ooh, and who's that? Actually, which of these do I want? Actually, I already looked over these, and I decided I'll take this. I like the one I'm already wearing better, but I think this will make a good cosmetic item. And who is this person I need to speak with?
We must speak, Eteleviras.
There is, Nakia, a seer, who dwells outside the village. She is powerful and does not fear the Lord of Storms. She may help you to find your ring. You will find Saya and Nakikulu north and west of Kurulere. That is on the western edge of the ice bay. She is haughty and proud, but you may find in her an ally against Mortramboar. Go, seek the wisdom of the ages. So look for Saya. I shall do so, and I will meet you on the other side of the bay when I return for the next episode of the Complete Pineleaf.